Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. Today when you're watching this video, it is Christmas, so I'd like to start off by saying Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you're having a great day, I hope you got all the gifts that you wanted, but more importantly, I hope you spent it with your family. Now I know you got so many questions about this video, why is he making it, is the title true? Yes, I gave my family 5,000 English pounds for Christmas because of you guys. Now, why am I making this video? Because so many are going to say, well, he's just making it so he can show how much money he makes on YouTube. I don't make millions, I don't make hundreds of thousands from YouTube. I make enough to be in a position to where I can give my family something back. And I want to explain to you the whole process of me doing this because I decided to do this going back to the beginning of 2017. And the main reason why I'm able to do this is because of you guys supporting me every single day for the past couple of years. Now, I want to show you guys that I do have the money here. It's all in packets. I don't know why my bank did that, but that's 1,000 British pounds right there. Another one in the packet, so there's 2, 3, 4, and the final one is 5. So there we go. We have 5,000 British pounds. Now, I want to also show you guys what I did in terms of like wrapping it up and the whole process. Now, I've tried to make this video 3, 4, 5 times because I really don't know what to say. So I want to start off from the beginning about me. So for the past 3 or 4 years, I've been doing YouTube full time. It's been my full-time job. It's how I've made money. It's my income. But when I started YouTube, there was no such thing as money. I wasn't making money. I was doing it for fun, which I'm still doing it for fun. I'm just able to make a living from it. And before I was doing YouTube, I was stuck in a job in a supermarket, like a food store, and I absolutely hated it. I used to have to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, where I didn't get the time on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to go out with my friends, have fun. And we all have Facebook, we all have Twitter. I would see them talking about it constantly on social media. And it got to a point where it was making me really, really depressed. Now, as time was going on, I was making more Minecraft console edition videos. I was earning a little bit more money. Not to a point where I was making enough to kind of sacrifice my job. But I did sacrifice my job, and this is where my family starts to come into play. So I want to start off with explaining why I'm doing this. And the main reason why is because I really don't get that much time to spend with my family. Believe it or not, doing YouTube, Twitch, live streams, videos 24/7 takes up a lot of time. I will wake up around about 10 a.m. and until midnight, 1 a.m., I am making videos, I am live streaming, and in this time, my family's gone to work, they've come home, they've eaten food, and they've gone to sleep. And over the past year, it's kind of made me realize that I really don't spend that much time with them, which I have been trying to improve a lot. Like a lot, guys. I've been taking breaks. I've been midway through making videos. I will go and sit with my family just because it's hitting me now that I'm getting older, but at the same time, my family is also getting older, and I am the youngest sibling in my family. So that is a really, really personal reason. Plus, I know that this money will help them in so many different ways compared to it helping me or it just sitting in my bank. And I'm going to explain to you everything about my family. Now, we were never a rich family, but we were also never a poor family. So growing up, me and my brother, when we wanted a PlayStation 1 or a PS2 or PS3, we got them, but not instantly. It was more of like a special occasion, like Christmas or like birthdays. So with me having 5,000, I decided to give my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother £1,000 each. That's 4,000. I have one extra. And that is going to my grandparents. So I want to start off by talking about my grandparents, the situation they're currently in. And the situation they're pretty much in right now is not a really good situation. Going back many years ago, my grandfather, my grandparent, he had a stroke which left him unable to walk. I'm pretty sure it's his left side that is unable to do anything at all. So he basically goes from bed to chair to wheelchair, back and forth. We do have cleaners for him, and of course we have helpers and stuff. But apart from that, my grandmother, my nan, she does it full time. And she's like not young, basically. And I really wouldn't want her to be doing that at this age. And I know that £1,000 will definitely help her out a lot. So that's kind of the reason behind that. Plus, I really don't get time to see them. And again, I need to definitely improve that for my personal self. So starting with my family, my brother, my sister, my mother, and my father. Starting off with my brother. So my brother is the oldest sibling. He's in his 30s. Again, I'm the youngest. My sister is in the middle. My brother's name is Craig. Now, the reason why I'm starting with him is because going back 3, 4, 5 years ago, he convinced my parents that I should quit my job in the supermarket to pursue YouTube. Now, when you tell your parents that, who have absolutely no idea what YouTube is or what I'm doing, then you could understand that it was a really, really hard thing to try and get into them and try and get past them. And of course, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be sitting in this chair making videos every single day for you guys, which I absolutely love. Not only that though, he helps me with the admin side because making videos on YouTube is a little bit more complicated than you think. It's not just making videos on YouTube, which is what I want to do every single day. You have the tax man, you have accountants, you have bills, you have all these other complications that I absolutely hate doing, but he will drop everything he's doing to come and help me and make sure that I can just sit there and make videos every single day. Like the other day, he came round when I had a couple of tax problems in 10 minutes. Now, personally, I probably wouldn't be able to do that for him, but he did it for me, and I'm ever so grateful. I don't want this to be like a sob story at all, but my brother has 3 children. His youngest is actually a pretty newborn baby. We have Lucas, and we also have Alicia. Now, Alicia is disabled. I don't want to get into it too much. She goes to a special school. Some of you in the past have seen her on stream because we did a charity live stream for Older Hey Charity, which is something that I used as a child as well. We did it also because she uses it, and I just wanted to help as much as possible. So he really is in a hard situation. Over the past couple of years, he's been suffering from anxiety and depression, and he deserves this a lot because I know how hard it is to deal with Alicia, and I also know how hard it is to probably deal with like 3 children. I don't have children, by the way, but I've been around them, and I know how hard it is for him. So that's the main reason why I want to give back to him, because he's helped me a lot. Now, moving on to my sister. My sister is kind of like the bubble of the family. She's loud. She shouts a lot. Her name is Claire. She is 3 years and 3 days older than me. And you guys have no idea how crazy that is. It's pretty crazy for the family. So basically, when I was 18, she was 21. You guys get the understanding of that. My sister, she does kind of understand what I'm doing, and her boyfriend, basically, his cousins love what I do, and I've made videos for them, personal messages and stuff like that. But my sister is more the person who doesn't fully understand it. She just thinks that I'm a weirdo who talks to a camera every day, which probably I am. My sister, I get on with my sister a lot, okay? I share a lot of secrets with my sister. I talk to my sister as much as I can. But over the past couple of years, she's been moving from house to location for her boyfriend's job. Now, she's a home girl. She loves to be at home, but she moved to London, the other side of the country. She moved to a little bit closer recently. Now, going back a couple of years ago, she broke her leg by falling down the stairs, and I know how hard it was for her. It was a terrible leg break. She had to have countless operations. She's only now getting back on her feet, but I know this money will help her out a lot. In terms of what she does. Like, she's a very creative person, and I imagine she's going to put this to creative use. Probably more for decorations for around her house. Maybe she'll go on holiday. I don't really know. But if you're watching this, Claire, I love you. So moving on to my parents. I'm going to start off with my mother. I'm going to save my dad for last. You'll find out why. So my mum's name is Karen. My mum I don't really know how to say this, but she's just the best person in the world. Now, going back, I think it's like 7 or 8 years ago, my mother lost her mother. My grandmother, she died, which was very, very heartbreaking. And I kind of feel ever since that happened, my mum really hasn't enjoyed Christmas as much as us. And I kind of want to answer this because it'll make me all teary and stuff. And I don't like crying. I don't normally cry. So when I sit there and think, you know what, my mother lost her mother, how hard would it be if I lost my mother? So that is, it's not something you ever really want to talk about, is it? And my mum works hard. She's also a full-time carer. So basically my mum is up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. She's home around about 1 or 2. And then she goes straight to her uncle's, whose name is Tommy. And she's a full-time carer for him. Now, recently, sadly, my mum's uncle, Tommy, he fell over in his flat and broke his hip. So my mum's literally gone from work to the hospital to home to bed and a repeat process. Now, I know she wants this money because, well, she doesn't want this money, but she doesn't know she's getting it. But I know that this money is going to take her on holiday. She's going to have a vacation. She's going to have a break. And I know she's going to enjoy it. And I just want to put a smile on her face for Christmas. I don't want any of my family to sit there and be sad on Christmas, because that's not what Christmas is about. Christmas is about spending it with your family and your close friends and the people you enjoy celebrating it with. So that's why I'm giving it to my mother. Saving my dad for last. Okay, so there's quite a lot about my dad. My dad is very similar to me. He's quiet. He doesn't say much. He's like the background kind of person. He's where everybody goes to. He's a strong person. Now, my dad served 22 years in the army. He lived in Germany. He served in Ireland, the IRA and stuff like that. And at the moment, he's in a job that he absolutely hates. So he's a maintenance driver, but he works like shift patterns. So when you guys are watching this, he's currently in work. He had to work Christmas Day, which I know he's never ever wanted to do because, well, who wants to work Christmas Day? I don't think anybody should be working Christmas Day, but it's just the way the world is. And he's had to work today, and he works so hard and gives absolutely everything to everyone that I just want to give back. And personally, guys, if I could pay off my dad's mortgage, I would. I'd do it in a flash. I'd do it in a heartbeat because, well, he works hard and he's worked hard all of his life. But I'm not going to go too much into it because it'll probably start making me cry, and I don't cry. All right, I don't cry. So that's where this money is going to, and the reason why it's going there is because of you guys. Because it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be sitting here doing this. Money isn't happiness, but I know that this money can help them a lot more than it can help me. So before we get all teary and sad or anything, I want to show you guys what I did. So I bought 5 of these boxes. And inside they each have a Christmas letter. So this one says, "To my dad." Now, basically, what I've just explained to you on camera, I basically explained on a letter to all of them. And basically, the money is going to go underneath. So if I show you guys real fast, you can't really see the money. It's underneath. And I'm going to wrap it up, of course, but I wanted to show you guys in one box what it's going to be like, because that's just what I wanted to do this Christmas. And I decided this many years ago. Apart from myself, guys, I do work. Let's just put this on the floor. I do work a lot. I make a lot of videos, but I love it. I wouldn't change it at all. I do personally think I need to take a little bit of a step back going into 2018, because over the past 3, 4, 5 years, I've not been on vacation. The first time I went on vacation was 2017, where I had to do it. I just had to have a break and get away. But that's the whole reason behind today's video. I don't care about how much money I make on YouTube. And honestly, guys, if I could go back to where I wasn't making any money, I'd still be just as happy. I just love making content for you guys. Hundreds of thousands of you watch them, which is crazy. I've got so much fan mail from all of you, which is pretty crazy. So to answer your questions, number 1, I did give my family 5,000 because of you. Number 2, I'm not doing it because I want to show you guys how much money I make on YouTube. I'm doing this because if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be possible. And then the last one is, it's just because I don't spend enough time with my family, and I know this can help them a lot more than it will help me. So have a great day, have a fantastic Christmas, and of course, I'll catch you next time.